All right, CMG 141. We are on the Sketchpad cover layout project. What I'm kind of going to do right here is just introduce what I've done. Um, I've sort of built a theme around paranormal activity, being that it was Halloween when I originally came up with this idea. So what I've done is I've just kind of gathered a bunch of assets to start. So I wanted to point out what I've gone to work with. So first, my specialized font for the sketchy text. I took that from the DeFont website. It's a Creative Commons personal use font called Overdose Sunrise. I use that in a couple of spots on this. My other font, the subtitle text and the body paragraph text, is just American typewriter, which is pretty standard on most computers. I then grabbed some graphic elements. So both the background house image in this and this creepy looking doll both came off of Flickr via Creative Commons search. So when I worked with this, I made sure that I could search all Creative Commons, and I looked for really, really large imagery as well when I searched this. So I was able to filter by large files when I originally searched. Uh, Additionally, the paragraph content for this, you're welcome to write your content for the paragraph, but I cited mine from Wikipedia, which is inherently a Creative Commons site as well. So I went in and searched the title paranormal, and I was able to copy some of this text. I took the text that I copied out and I pasted it into a Microsoft Word document and removed all formatting. So it was just a block of text. This will eventually allow me to place all of my text content into what are called linked paragraphs that flow from one to the next. Other things that I took into account while making this, I had to think of size. So we have some specific size limitations for the project. What I just kind of figured out ahead was that I wanted to have a finished book that was about 8 inches by 8 inches square. As I built this, I made sure to account that the front side of the book was 8 inches and the back side of the book was 8 inches as well. I then put some guides in place to anticipate things like the spine. Now in this example, I don't have any spine text yet, but I'm going to add some spine text, a spine marker indicator, because that's going to be nice to reference for the binding. But basically, we do have to account for where the spine is on the piece. So that's where I got all the elements that I'm working with.